welcome back to Free Game Friday. This time we come bearing Iron Snout.
It's a simple, like, beat-em-up game.
Yeah, found it trolling through the free games on Steam, trying to find some good stuff. If you guys have any suggestions for any other free games, let us know down in the comments down below.
Preferably, like, not MMOs, because it's a lot of extra work. We want, like, simple games, like the couple that we've been playing and the couple that we have, and just fun games.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fun games.
So as you can see, I was in here testing this out while we were trying to get all the settings and whatnot going, and I think we finally have it down.
So during this, we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna talk to each other. This last thing we recorded was kind of boring. Because it's 7:30 in the morning, and we woke up at about 7 o'clock last night.
Sleep schedule's all kinds out of like. But without further ado, let's jump on in here.
Okay. Oh God! Why? Oh, you threw a purse. See, all right. So I tested this game. And I'm complete and total, like, trash at games like this. You put me on, like Pokemon, I'm pretty good. Like, Wrecking Ball, really? Really? Yeah. Wrecking Ball?
And then notice what it's carrying, too. It's
yes.
also carrying a sledgehammer.
Yes. Because Miley Cyrus, apparently. That meme's not dead. But, like games like Pokemon and like Skyrim I'm really good at, like Stardew Valley I'm really good at. Games that are a lot more than just like click this button, I guess, I'm good at. But I'm complete trash at these types of games. But I never played games like this when I was a kid.
Yeah, speaking of Pokemon.
Wow, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some random question that we have down here in this little, like, huge list. Like, I'm sure this sounds great on the microphone. I'm sorry. 4 or 5 pages worth of just stuff to talk about because we're extremely boring people. And this might help get to know us a little bit better. And I don't want to do a vlog, so we're gonna go with a weird one first. You ready for a weird one?
Always.
What's your favorite part of the human face and why?
Favorite part of the human face for me has gotta be eyes.
Yeah. Why is that?
Mainly because really, once you get to know, 1 second.
So many wolves.
Once you get to know, like, how to read expressions,
Yeah.
it's really hard for people to learn how to lie, even experienced liars,
Yeah.
to make it so convincing that their eyes don't betray them.
Dan, you like to look at people in their eye.
Yeah, I really freak people out with that.
I don't. When I talk to people, I will look at your lips. Woohoo! 10-hit combo. I will look at your lips. I will look at your nose. I will look, like, to your forehead. But I can't look at you in your eye.
See, oh my God!
Kill Miley Cyrus. No, don't really, because she has...
Spamming side to side. Nope, up! Nope, up!
I don't know. While you're doing this, I'm gonna answer the question. I don't know. Favorite part of the human face. I would honestly say lips, just because I don't look at people in the eyes. And oh no, 120. Woohoo!
Yay! Beat my old score.
Woohoo! Fight again. No, it looks so bad. Just fight again.
I'm gonna go back
Okay. And forest.
into the forest.
Okay. I would have to say lips, cause like that's where I look at people when they talk. It's like I like people's like seeing people smile, and I like people like seeing people like their little micro expressions that they do, like your little smirk when you don't look angry like you normally do. So angry looking.
Oh. I've been told way too many times I have resting asshole face.
Yeah. I've been told a lot that I look tired all the time, so I can't. Like every time I go to like your dad's house and your stepmom, they're married, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So stepmom. Like she always tells me that you just look so tired. Are you getting enough sleep? No, but it's okay. Even if I got like 14 hours of sleep, I'd still have like dark circles underneath my eyes because I'm pale as shit. See, you've already gotten so much farther in this than I have.
I actually like these kind of games though.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not smart.
probably not. I can barely follow what you're doing. So... oh my god, it blew off, this head came off. Oh my god. We're not gonna do any like serious questions when we do random shit like this. Just because I don't
No,
like...
you are not gonna hump my face.
Because it's gonna be interrupted with commentary like that. Like, no, you can't out my face.
Sorry, that little angel thing, that's what it does.
Okay. And like any of these like random shit that I ask, please answer down in the comments because I want to know. I'm curious. I like learning about people. I like talking to people and knowing weird shit. So that Cupid one is just
it really
it's
loves humping the
creepy.
face.
It's creepy. Okay. Okay. Another weird question. You ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Would you rather be attacked by a bear or by a swarm of bees?
Oh.
Because I got my answer like straight away.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
You're not sure? See, I would pick bear. Because I hate being stung by bees. It hurts and I'm allergic. And, like, a bear attack, that's a cool story. If I live, that's a fucking cool story.
Says the woman who will go through and has actively said that Nope. The only type of camping she's willing to do is glamping.
It's not glamping.
A hotel is glamping.
Okay, I said I would stay in an RV. That's not glamping, that's camping.
That is glamping.
I've camped before. I was in the Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts camp?
Yes. We had a tent.
Well, I guess we had one overnight where we went with Girl Scouts, but that only was once.
How many inappropriate things did people do?
I don't know.
You don't know? How old were you?
I think it was like 14.
Oh, wow. They let you camp with Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
At 14?
Yeah. How old do you think we were gonna be? You're only allowed to be a scout until you're 18.
Oh, I don't know, like 10.
No, you're in Cub Scouts then.
I don't fucking know. I was in Girl Scouts.
No, you don't get into Boy Scouts until you're right around 11, 12.
Little wolf on the rocket. He's funny. But no, like I don't camp.
Really, the worst thing that I did in Scouts, I've told you about.
Oh yeah.
Is and I actually recently, over this last holiday break, I told my grandmother about.
Yeah.
Is when my grandfather passed away, when I was younger. My grandma did not. My grandma is kind of.
She's a hoarder.
No, she's not. If you want to see hoarder, you should just see my grandma Walters. Like, she had stuff down there in that basement that she would go buying stuff in bulk, and so she had like cases of like Sprite from like the 70s.
Yeah. But anyway, you Boy Scouts, terrible things.
She went through, was cleaning out my grandfather's porn stash. These are like vintage Playboys. And I went through and I was like a teenage kid. Like,
How old were you?
oh, I must have been about 15.
So this was around what year? Late 90s?
Yeah. Late 90s.
Early 2000s?
Yeah. Probably
Probably early
15. It was early 2000s.
Yeah.
And
We're aging ourselves.
I went through and stole. Whoa, evidently you can use the heads as a weapon.
No. No.
But I went through and stole a bunch of Playboys and took them on the overnight that we had with a bunch of other troops. So it was like 6 troops in total. And I went through and stole and took like 10 Playboys with me. And like these were the good vintage old like 60s and 70s Playboys. And sold them to the other scouts on the overnight for like $5-10 a piece. And I thought I had gotten away with it too. Until I got back and I guess some of the other scouts that bought them from me, their parents found them and contacted my scoutmaster, who then contacted my mother. And I get called up there. Nobody tells me what's going on. My mom drives me up there. We have this meeting on. I had to get up to the scouts early for this meeting, and so we were up there. Our meeting was at like 6, and I went through and my mom was like, "We gotta go up there early. Dan wants to talk to you about something." I'm like, "Okay." So we head up there, and here Dan sits me down. My mom's sitting next to me. She's like, and Dan sits me down. He's like, "Curtis, what's the first point of the scout law?" I'm like, "Scout is trustworthy." Because it's 12, well, it's, which one is that? 12 points, I think it's 12 points of scout law. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments below. But it's trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, thrifty, obedient. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
He's a nerd.
And, on my honor, I will do my best, do my duty, and to God and my country, to obey the Scout laws, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Anyway,
so I still remember that, and I haven't had shit to do with Scouts for like 12 years.
morally straight.
Some of these veered. But, and he's like, good, so a Scout is trustworthy, and he's like, sitting up there, and first off, in like these, I don't know if you've ever seen the Scout shorts, they're like creepy, and like sitting up, good, yeah, Scout is trustworthy. Let's expand on that, Curtis. So, I've gotten some calls, and at that point, I'm like, I know what's going on here. And he's like, okay, so we've had some calls, so do you know what these calls might be about? So I'm like, yep, I do. And he's like, well, what could these be about? I was selling something. What were you selling, Curtis? Playboys? Really? Yeah. Why? No, you had to have had a good reason. I'm like, I was working on entrepreneurship. And so, like, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Dan thought it was funny.
Your mom probably.
My mom laughed for a moment, then she put two and two together, and she's like, oh. She was so pissed.
Yeah.
What was that one? What was the question? What was the goddamn question?
Would you rather be attacked by a bear or a swarm of bees?
No, that can't have been it. You said the weird one.
No, that was
Oh, it started because of, we were talking about camping. Oh.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you said you wanted colorful commentary.
I
Give me your purse.
Story time. Shall I put that in the title? A little clickbait.
No, the real story
I
times
sold
at our
porn.
school.
Story time. What? The real what?
No, the real one that does story time is the professor in our school. I shit you not, we've got a professor at our college that doesn't have notes. Nothing. Like, everything is off the top of the hat.
He's like late 40s, early 50s, and he teaches history class, and I love his class. Like, it was my favorite class when I took it. But he shows up to class with his briefcase with a bunch of, like, slides for a projector. Some of you won't know what a projector is.
Has still has a collection of VHSs.
Yeah, if you don't know what a VHS is, it's fine. But, like, he'll show up in his little briefcase and his drink, and he'll just sit on the edge of the desk, and as soon as he sits down, he starts his lecture. And it's for either 50 minutes or an hour and a half, which was my class, was an hour and a half, of just this man talking and telling stories that were in the book and about the thing that we were studying, but like just talking, and sometimes showing a picture of a person that he's talking about, or a place or something, and it's a hard fucking class because he doesn't write notes on the board. He doesn't. There's nothing. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're gonna fucking fail. I got an A though. That was the crowning achievement of that fucking semester.
But everyone that we talk to at the school calls it story time with Uncle Isaiah.
This is such a kind old man. Old. It's not that old. Okay. One last question. And it's weird. Again. Maybe. I don't know. You don't like the city?
No, it's taking some getting used to. I don't like the ball.
Wrecking Ball? Miley Cyrus?
What was your question?
I don't know. I had it, and then I didn't have it. So I'm just gonna get a different question. And it's, what do you dip your chicken nuggets in?
Ranch.
No, you don't. When is the last goddamn time you got chicken nuggets from McDonald's and dipped them in ranch?
Okay, not from chicken, and not from McDonald's, because their ranch tastes like ass. Like most shit from McDonald's. Now if we're talking McDonald's, I'll usually get like either sweet and sour sauce or
barbecue. Oh, you can use the broken end of a chainsaw. Jesus Christ. This game. I'll do ketchup. Ketchup's my thing.
I hate ketchup.
I love ketchup. I think about food too much. And I think that's why diets never work for me. I might have a problem.
I am an emotional eater, so...
Me too. Like, I'm thinking back on my life, and I'm just like, you know, I enjoy food too much to actually give any of it up to lose weight.
I think what we just gotta do is, like, to be honest, and especially with us watching the shows that we are now,
Yeah.
I think if we start cooking some of the stuff that we're actually watching,
Yeah.
like, especially the shit we've been seeing on Sorted,
Yeah.
like, it's all so healthy and actually good.
Yeah, it's just having the funds to fund that food habit. Because right now, we don't make a lot of money, so, like, we don't eat a lot of good food, because it's, I can buy a shit ton of pasta, and, like, stuff for pasta, or stuff for rice, and we'll have meals for, like, a week, for like $10, maybe. And it's just hard to eat a lot of greens and fresh stuff when you
Yeah.
but that's okay. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about that.
No, that's, to be honest, that does get on one thing that I do think I do have an issue with, but we're gonna visit that thing next time. So, but guys, thanks for joining us. This was Iron Snout.
He had fun. I had fun asking silly questions. Send us silly questions to ask via games.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we get enough questions, we may actually do a Q&A sometime that we do on like on a Saturday vlog or something like that. So,
yeah, but right now we're catching up on games, and we're boring. So commentary, quality commentary.
All right, guys. But once again, thank you for coming out and joining us here playing Iron Snout. We will see you guys next time. And until then,
No.
bye.
You jackass.